Good morning, little children. Are you ready for class? In the last episode, we went for a walk through the jungle. We saw the lion, the tigers, the chattering of monkeys, the sounds of the forest. But now, shall we have a peep into the animal kingdom? Shall we? Aaron, Jaiditya, Gautam, Siddharth, what do you think? Shall we have a peep? You have seen the rhinoceros. You know what's the meaning of the rhinoceros? It means nose horn. The rhinoceros has a nose, a horn in the front of its nose. There are rhinoceros with 1 and 2 horns, and there are 5 species. 2 of them are found in Africa, and the rest 3 are found in Southeast Asia. It's one of the rarest animals, and it is also the largest animal. It's a mammal. You will ask me what's a mammal. A mammal is an animal which breathes air and gives birth. So this rhino also gives birth to its children. The rhinoceros, has a very thick skin to prevent or rather to protect it from bites and the sunburn. But in spite of all this, they are not able to prevent the insects from biting it. So what do? They actually live in the water. They love to move. And we have the white African rhino, which is called the white rhino. And it weighs about 1,300 kilograms. It's one of the heaviest animals. And it's also very fierce and dangerous. That is why many of us don't go very close to the rhino. And here you wanted to know something about the rhino? Yes, you asked me, do we have any use for it? Yes. The rhinos were killed in the olden days for its horn, which they believed the horn contained some medicinal properties. So they were killed, and therefore today we don't find many of them. They are endangered and we are not allowed to kill them. Okay? Another thing is, you have 5 toes on your feet, but the rhino has only 3 toes, and those toes end in blunt nails. Children, shall we go closer and take a closer look at the rhino? See the herd. You know what a herd of rhinos is called? A kraken. We saw the rhinoceros. Now, keep your eyes open for another animal which is very big, the hippopotamus. The hippopotamus, do you remember seeing it? The meaning of that word, it comes from the ancient Greek. It's called river horse. The ancient Greeks called the hippopotamus the river horse, and we call it hippopotamus. It is found usually, it's a very large animal with big mouth, sharp teeth, which can bite. Hippo is a native of Africa. It's a very big animal. And it lives in the water. Even though it lives in the water, it cannot swim. It keeps its head above the water to prevent itself from drowning. And what is important about it? It is that these animals, or the hippo, they come out of the water and at sunset for what? To eat grass. Throughout the night they will be eating the grass. And if at sunrise they are still out of the water, what do? To prevent themselves from being bitten by the insects or get a sunburn, the animals secrete a kind of oil which smears their body and prevents them from getting sunburnt. Now these are called mammals, that is, they are warm-blooded. They give birth to babies. Their babies are called cubs, and they are about 45 kilos. These babies are, they're not small. Animals which are very close to us, and many of them are extinct because the people hunt them, poach them. They are basically grass eaters and are very dangerous and very fierce. Not go near them. You watch. Have a close look at it, but stay away because they can get the scent of the human being, right? Now let's have a look at the bears. Bears are found all over the world, from the cold Arctic to the bamboos of China. So you find it everywhere. There are 8 different types of bear. The brown bear, the polar bear, the American bear, the ancient bear, the sloth bear, the spectacled bear, the honey bear, and the panda. The panda is the whitest and it's most beautiful. Of all the bears, I would say the panda, which lives in the Arctic season, the cold, is one of the best. And I think you would agree with me that the panda of all the bears is the most beautiful one. Now you know, there are 3 different types of bears. The omnivorous that eats plant and animals, flesh. Then we have the herbivorous which only eats plants, like the panda, it lives on plants. And then we have the others which are both. They eat the plants as well as flesh. These are the 3 types of bears that we find. Come on, have a look. Yes, Aaron, that's a panda over there. And here you have the American bear. There you have the spectacled bear, and here's a sloth bear. Right? Got all of them? Happy? Now we are going to have a look at the kangaroo. You remember how the kangaroo hops on 2 legs all the time and it carries its baby in a pouch in front of its face? It's found in New Guinea, Tasmania and Africa. So now, what does this kangaroo do? You know, it can stand up on its 2 legs and it hops and hops about. There are 3 types. The red eastern grey, the western grey and the Antilopian grey. Of all these, the Antilopian grey is the one which is most fierce. What it does is, it then again is ways. If it is in captivity, the kangaroo lives for 25 years. But if it is in the wild, it lives only for 6 years. Don't you think that's something new? That an animal which is in captivity lives for 25 years, while it is in the wild, it is only lives for about 6 years. And then again, what about these kangaroos? They are 10 feet tall, they are huge, about 200 kilos. And have you seen them hopping? How do they hop? Yes, come on Aaron. to on your feet. Yes, we hop just as we do, we jump. It jumps and jumps and jumps, and it can go very far the way you want. Like to have a look at it? Which one do you want to look at, the eastern grey or the western grey? Or the antilopian grey? But look, you wanted to know what a male kangaroo is called. A male kangaroo is called a boomer. And yes, Aaron, the female is called flyer. Oh, here comes the next one. Yes, the baby is called Jason. Now the kangaroo, yes, it can move forward, but it cannot jump backward. We move forward and backward, but it cannot move backwards. Then also, do the kangaroos fight? Yes, they fight like you. The males fight for attention of the female. And you know one thing? Yes, you wanted to know that, Siddharth? That there are 50 to 60 million kangaroos, more kangaroos in Australia than the people around. Which, can you see that kangaroo? It's got a baby in its pouch. There it is, right in its stomach, with its head out. Right? It's beautiful, isn't it? Yes. And that, I think, should be all for our peep into the animal kingdom. See you the next time. And what shall we do? We'll go for the birds or the domestic animals. Left to you to tell me which one you would like to have. Bye. God bless.